Hello everybody. For today's tour, I'm gonna explain you what happens last month. I was traveling a lot, leaving my garden on the hands of the irrigation system, but when I came back, some of the meters clogged and didn't work. So I have a lot of things going on here. So I was doubting about doing this tour, but it's reality. It is what it is. I'm gonna show you how is this looking after a month of not fertilizing. So for the most part here is just clean all the stem blooms, a lot of weeds needs to be clean. Look at this, just weeds everywhere. Hostas, I'm gonna transplant them and probably divide them. They start looking really cramped in there. Boxwoods, they are okay, looking decent. Let me get out of the sun. This container is also, yeah, it could be better. I think it needs a little bit of fertilizing and probably more water. I recently trimmed the boxwood in top, but still a lot of blooms here. The supertunia needs a little bit more water probably, but in general it's looking good. In this side, the host is looking amazing. It's huge. Look at my hand, and I have a big hand, so it's really big. Weeds popping everywhere. The crepe myrtle is reaching really high now, so I see a lot of blooms forming. Oh, there we go. We have some blooms already here. Okay, we also have some blooms here and here. This is not looking bad at all. The daisies are done blooming. I just cut the stem blooms. Hopefully they bloom again. So you remember I planted this recently. That one is looking great, but this one I think first part was all covered by the daisies blooms, and also water was not enough. So I still see some green, some color, so hopefully it recovers. I don't have too much expectations, but if it doesn't survive, I'm gonna replace it. The elderberry is putting a little new grow. It's looking great. This one over here, this is a prince stud. You can see it was a month without any water. The tubing, it was punched by the base, and it was not water coming into the plant. So I am amazed that this is still alive after a month without any water, just probably the rain. So I fix it. Hopefully it will come back. Still some green. And let's see. In the back I have some daisies that blooms in November. I'm gonna take them away from here, probably put them in the side of the house because it's not gonna be enough room for the elderberry and the daisies. All right, the white hydrangea still have some blooms on it. For the most part it's done, but amazing. This is the first year after three years being there with blooms. This is almost done too, the Veronica. This is the purple one and this is the pink. I just trim them back. The topiary is looking great. And the petunias, they had better days. It's not bad at all. Let me just pull back. But I have seen it better than this. All right. Coming to this section, I recently trimmed the boxwoods, reshaped them. They are looking really nice. The ferns here, they are humongous. They look really big, especially this one in this side. But they are looking good. Okay, coming to this side, I'm probably gonna remove this from here because it's not enough space. This petunia is taking over. And this is another species of elderberry. This boxwood is really, really nice. It's getting more dense. It's looking nice. The heuchera with the lemon lace elderberry. And here is the combination of potato vine and bubblegum petunias. I trimmed this so many times and still blooming like crazy and growing like very profuse. Okay, coming to this section, I have these daisies over here that are looking really nice. Also begonias. Those are the peonies. Plugs. And here is another pink chiffon. Look at the blooms. They are really beautiful. And it's full of blooms everywhere. Little buds. All right, coming to this area. The hydrangeas are looking beautiful. Again, daisy maize are done blooming. Also in this section I have a lot of hydrangeas. The blooms are pretty much done. I'm still gonna leave them for a little bit more. Some of them still have some color, but it's looking really nice. This area is also done blooming. All right, let's go outside. I need to cut the grass. This is the mom section. I already did a haircut, and as you can see, there's a lot of buds forming already. This area with the ornamental grasses, they are really tall this year, like this. These containers, I have this brown petunia and this purple red, and I got a little cutting from a container of bubble gum, just put it in the soil, nothing special, and look, it's almost taking over. Super Tunia bubble gum is one of the best performers. Here we have Daisy May, Daisies with Lariop. Plugs almost done blooming. These daisies are done blooming, and this is the little line hydrangea in his best moment. Look at this, let me pull back. It's looking really gorgeous. These containers look a little bit tired, probably need a little bit more water. Those dianthus are coming back after being trimmed all the way down. Wagilia. And let me show you that container. It's looking really nice. Here underneath of the water fountain we have Coleus and Hostas. These Coleus are really beautiful. Look at the shape of the leaves. Really nice. All right, coming to this area, crimsons, white veronicas are done blooming too. It's a shame I didn't record in June when everything was in the prime, but we still have some color. This hosta definitely need to transplant it. It doesn't like the heat, doesn't like the sun, and it's completely burned. It's not dead, it's just burned. We have some shade leaves or leaves in shade that are looking better, but definitely need to move that one. So this is a completely mess. I need to trim all the veronicas, transplant, reshape, a lot of things to do there. And this section, I have several moms that also start blooming. So let's see how this looks when everything is blooming. Another hydrangea that I transplant over here. And the red elderberry right here. I still need to put the irrigation system that I'm gonna bring from the back. I forgot this that I move over here, so it's also blooming. Well, that's pretty much how it's looking at this moment. Not the best, but it's still looking good. I'm gonna do some maintenance, transplant, and hopefully for fall it's gonna look a lot better than this. All right, guys, see you in the next video. Thank you for watching, and if you're not subscribed, please do so. Bye-bye.